Hi friends, welcome to Krishna's Tech Info. In this video we can see how to restrict the users to delete the data in Samba server, and we can also see how to restore the deleted data in the Samba share. I have received one comment from a viewer. You can see the comment. The viewer has requested to post a video on how to restrict the user to delete the data in Samba server and also to restore deleted data in Samba server. First, you can see how to restore the deleted share from the Samba server. We can go to the configuration file. I have already created a Samba user and also set the permissions for the user. I will also added a share for that user. The directory is Samba share and read only is no, so the user has permission to modify the contents. The browser label equal to no other users can view this share folder, and force create mode and force directory mode is to set permission for the newly created files and directories. The last is the valid user, which is equal to smb, which is the user I am going to use. Samba has a inbuilt recycle bin option, which is Samba VFS recycle bin. In this we can use the VFS objects equal to recycle option to restore the deleted files in the Samba server. The VFS recycle intercepts the file deletion request and move the affected files to a temporary repository rather than deleting them immediately. This will give the same effect as the recycle bin on Windows computers. The recycle bin will not appear in the Windows Explorer. Instead, a directory called .recycle will be automatically created. We are going to use the two options in this: recycle keep tree and recycle versions. The recycle keep tree specifies whether the directory structure should be preserved or whether the files in the directories that is deleted should be kept separately in the repository. The versions option is to, if a two files in the same name is deleted, then this option will keep both the files with the name copy of, so you can use the various version of the files and directories which is deleted. Now we can see how to configure the VFS recycle. Add the following lines: VFS objects space equal to recycle and recycle repository. This is the path you are going to give for storing the deleted share files. I'm going to give it a start recycle and recycle keep tree equal to s and recycle versions equal to s. Now save the file and exit. Now restart the SMBD service. Now the Samba service is restarted. Now we can verify the configuration. Now I'm going to change the directory to the share folder, and I'm going to, in the share folder, I'm going to create some files. We can move to the Windows machine and create some files. The Samba server IP is 1.15 and the share name is Samba share, so give OK, and you can give the username smb and the password. Now there is no files in the Samba share. I'm going to create a new file and directory. I'm going to give it test. I'm going to create a test.txt file and a folder with the name test. Now I created the file and a directory. Now I'm going to create another directory and another file. Now I'm going to delete the test and the test.txt file. I'm going to delete it. Now you can see the two files, the file and the directory is deleted. Now we can see how to recover it. Now we can check the files in the server. Now we can list the Samba share. Small correction in the configuration file: the VFS underscore object should not be given here. It should be VFS space objects equal to recycle, and then you need to provide the recycle repository, that is the directory that you need to store the deleted files, and recycle keep tree and recycle versions. The recycle repository equal to dot recycle and the recycle keep tree recycle versions equal to s, and save the file and exit. Now restart the Samba service. Now we can test the share. Now I'm going to create the test directory and test.txt file. I'm going to add some content, and in the test directory I'm going to create another test file. Now I'm going to delete this test directory and test.txt file. Now we can go back to the server and check. Now we can see the .recycle directory is created, and now we can open the directory and we can see the test directory and test file which we have deleted now, and we can see the test file in the test directory too, and we can see the contents of the test file. Here you can see the content that is added in the test.txt file. Here we can use the .recycle directory to recover the deleted shared files which is deleted by the user. Next we can see how to restrict the user from deleting the files and directories. For that we can use the chat tr command. So I am going to restrict the test1 directory and test file not to be deleted. I am going to use the chat tr command, chat tr plus I, which is immutable, which restrict the users from deleting files and directories. I'm going to give it for test1. You can use the -r option. I'm going to give enter. Chat tr plus I test1.txt and give enter. Now these two files cannot be removed. We can go back to the Windows machine. Now we can see the test1 and test1.txt file. Now I'm going to remove this. I have now removed both the files. Server, after deleting in Windows Explorer, when we check in the Samba server, we can see both the test1 and test1.txt is still there in the server. So you can see we have added the immutable option, so even if we delete, files and directories will be available in the Samba server. Now coming back to the Windows machine, just we can refresh. Now we can see the test1.txt and test1 directory. So even if we delete the files and folders in Samba share, after we refresh the window we can see both the files and directories. So using the chat tr command we can restrict the users from deleting the files and directories in the Samba share. We can also use this chat tr command to restrict the users from deleting the important files in the servers like password, like /etc password /etc shadow file. We can restrict the users from deleting these important files. In this video we saw how to restrict the user from deleting the Samba directories and files, and we also see how to restore the deleted Samba shared files and directories. Please post your suggestions in the comment box and subscribe to my channel for more technology videos, and please press the bell button to get instant notifications on my videos. Thank you for watching.